Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today was a wild day. Another wild, insane day in the stock market. So basically, it was a normal day. So today I took two trades that I'm going to go over with you guys. In the trades, I'm going to try my best to really explain and try to explain a little bit better on the overall strategy that I do, why I enter when I enter, and why I exit when I exit, because this is literally key, okay? You can find all the stocks you want in the world on scanners to trade. But if you don't know how to trade them, it's useless. So I'm going to really try my best here to explain to you guys how you should be trading these stocks. So let me share my screen with you guys. Before I do, please hit the thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe. So here we go. Sharing the screen. So on AMC, this was my one of my trades. I think it was my first trade. But anyway, this is one that we were in and out in a matter of 1 minute, or maybe it was 2 minutes. Because when I trade these momentum stocks, and this is what I'm about to show you, it's an in and it's an out. If it does not react the way that it should, just cut the loss. So here we go. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Now, this stock was obviously wild. It was trading alongside of GameStop. So I noticed that GameStop started to really jump up around this time. So I typed in AMC. I got this ticker up, and I wanted to see what was going on. Let me just change this 1 second, guys. This should be on. I don't know why that other one was. Okay. So over here, we took 500 shares at 10:09, and 2 minutes later, we sold them for, it was an average of 10.22. We made $57.60 in 2 minutes. This is the type of scalp trading that you want to learn, or I mean, is what I'm going to try to teach you guys. So obviously this looks pretty good, right? But why did I take this trade? Okay, it was obvious that we had the potential of the break of VWAP, which you guys know I love that move because you always get a nice big jump from it. But this is one thing that a lot of traders fail to teach their students, okay? You have to look at the 5-minute time frame. This is the 1 minute. You're going to want to take your trades, obviously, on the 1 minute, but you have to look at the 5 minute. I cannot stress that enough. I don't know why people ignore the 5-minute chart. But anyway, on the 5 minute, right? This is what we were looking at. Again, I got an itch on my foot. So this is the 5 minute. After this sell-off, okay, the first 5-minute candle to make a new high, these things are really, really important. The first 5-minute candle to make a new high was right here, okay? Now we know that we're not buying something that is overextended, right? Because we can see here very clearly that it came after a lot of selling. So we're not buying something on the 1 minute without looking at the 5 minute that might be super extended on the 5 minute. which you don't want to buy, you always need proper setups. And I like to look at both time frames because it gives me way more confidence in my trade when I have the 5 minute that also correlates with my 1 minute. So now let's go back to the 1 minute. We already see what we have here. That's looking beautiful, right? So now we go back to the 1 minute. Okay. This is the candle that we entered on. Okay. All I wanted to see on this was the break of 10:08. All right. We already had at this time the new 5 minute candle was making a new high. Okay. So we went up here. I needed to see this break. And then I knew it was just a matter of time before I was going to get in. So once we started to make new highs here, okay, I just looked for my entrance. I got my entrance on this candle here. We broke through VWAP, came back, beautiful support by VWAP, just picture perfect, okay? And then took the trade off right around here. It shot up really quick. I think I could have probably got a better fill, but it is what it is. It's still, you know, $57 in 2 minutes. I'll take that all day long. So anyway, when you're trading these stocks, the best advice I could give you guys is make sure that it aligns with the 5 minute candles, because you can always be buying something on the 1 minute chart that looks good. And I've seen traders on YouTube that are constantly making this mistake. And I like almost want to tell them what they're doing wrong, but that's up to them. They'll probably just end up learning the hard way. But if you don't have confirmation with the 5 minute, you can potentially be buying either backside or an extended stock on the 5 minute. So anyway, you always want to look at that. So I hope I did I tried to do my best there explaining to you guys, but you're going to want this type of setup here. And I'm going to put a video of how I do this on, this is my active trader. This is the way I have it set. So I have my 1 minute chart, my 5 minute, I have my news, my level 2, and time of sales, and the price ladder here. I'm putting a video on probably Saturday morning that is going to show how to set up your Thinkorswim to look exactly like this. All right, so that was the first one. Let's get into the second trade here. We took a futures scalp, okay? I'm going to make this bigger, make it easier. Now, this was another really nice trade. There it is. Okay. So when I tell you guys, when I take scalps off the futures, it's always in the direction of the overall market. But what I do is I wait. So here you go. You have a lot of, instead of like a bull flag, you have bear flags here setting up all over the place. So here's one, comes up, hits this level, still makes lower lows, comes up, makes another lower low, right? Bounces off this price level. This is a price level that I had up from yesterday. Let me see if I zoom out. Maybe you guys can see. Yeah, see? Yesterday, yesterday's low, I always do that when I trade futures. I always want to know what yesterday's low is. So if you look at this, you can see right in here, when it first came down here, it literally bounced off of that level to the cent, okay? Now, I knew eventually that this level can possibly get broken. All I was waiting for was my entrance, okay? I wanted to try to get entered as close to this top range as possible, which sounds kind of weird. If you're shorting something, why do you want it to go up? Well, this is how you trade futures. This is how you trade Forex. When you set an area that you're going to want the price to bounce up to, knowing, or, you know, your thesis, your overall thesis is that it's going to continue down, but you don't want to buy it when it's at here. You want to buy it when you want to sell it when it's here, because you get a bigger move back to your previous level. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense for you guys. So we sold the contract here. 3 minutes later, we covered our position for a $25 win. So between these two trades, you got 25 there and you got 57 there. A great day trading day. In an overall day that was an absolute disaster with the stock market. I mean, everything was down across the board. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going into a correction. I made a video. If you guys want to check it out, maybe I'll link it in the description a couple of days ago, potentially predicting this move, and it's actually coming true. So maybe it's a video you guys might want to check out as well. So anyway, that's it. Little trade recap, trying to, you know, be a better teacher for you guys. And, you know, I felt like when I went through my process of really learning and, you know, getting good at trading, it was trade recaps that I really learned the most from. So I'm hoping that you guys will also learn from my trade recaps. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. I'll see you guys back on the next video. Take care.